Hey guys, I want to talk to you real quick about where to get your high pressure air tanks filled, because I just found a place after calling, oh man, I don't know, 5 or 6 different places I thought might be able to fill HPA tanks or whatever. So obviously the best place to get your tank filled is at the paintball field, but say the field's really far from your house and you just want to do some shooting in your backyard and, you know, do like a little accuracy test and tune your gun in your backyard or whatever. So you just need air, you don't want to go paintballing or whatever, and you're nowhere near the field. So the field's out of the question. So I called a bunch of outdoor recreation places, like the there's this place called Outdoor Adventures that does, like, you know, outdoorsy shit or whatever, and they don't do it. And then I called Academy and Dick's Sports, and they both told me on the phone, yeah, we fill paintball tanks or whatever. But then I confirmed with them, I was like, is it CO2 or do you guys have a compressor for HPA, for high pressure air? They're like, oh no, it's CO2. And I'm thinking, why are all these places still filling CO2, knowing that nobody really plays with that anymore in paintball? At least they shouldn't. One of my first videos was talking about the differences between the two gases and how CO2, I mean, if you've been around paintball for the last, for a while, you know that CO2 is dead and compressed air is just 1,000 times better. Hold on, let me go get a 9-volt. I'll be right back. So anyway, so I went to a couple different places, and finally I called this place, which happens to be right down the street from my house. It's called Scuba Diver Center or something. Diver Center, Diver World, some shit like that. Anyway, the point is, it's a scuba diving place, and they fill up... There we go, that works. It's alive! So they fill scuba tanks for $4.50. Now the thing is, it's a flat rate of $4.50 whether your tank is a little paintball tank or a full-on 100 cubic inch scuba tank or whatever. So she's like, yeah, you know, it might just be cheaper. Well, it'd be like more expensive at first just to buy like a $130 aluminum scuba tank or whatever. But then, what do you call it? But then it would only be $4.50 to fill that sucker up. And obviously they fill it up when you buy it, but still, like, to refill it's $4.50, and then you get like this little adapter nozzle thing to where you just fill up, you plug in your scuba tank into your paintball HPA tanks and you fill them that way. You have to have a sticker or like a marker on the tank that says for paintball use only, so they know you're not using it to dive with, because it's not like certified for diving. So anyway, so yeah, if you need to get your air tanks filled, don't think that you can just use like a regular compressor or whatever, like what you'd use for like a bicycle or something like that. That's not the same kind of thing. Those, like your dad's compressor in your garage that you uses to pump up the tires and shit, like on the cars, that's not the same thing. Those only go up to 120, 140 psi. Our tanks for paintball, you would only get like maybe a few shots from that. And that's even if your marker, you know, runs on a low operating pressure or whatever. So you need, what you need is a high pressure air compressor, which if you buy one of those, they're between $650 up into the thousands. $650 is the cheapest one, and then like the ones at my paintball field, the owner there told me his are like $2,800. He got them on sale, and they fucking work really good. So you're best off just buying a scuba tank and then getting it filled up at your local diving center, and then filling up your tanks in your garage safely, because, you know, filling up your tanks can be rather dangerous. Alright, bye-bye.